Welcome to your weekly self-love message. Okay, this is what your soul wants you to know about your journey whenever you click on this video. First thing first, right? I channeled a quote that I really want you to embody no matter what. You, my love, you are a conscious creator. You create your reality. No matter what is going on in your life, you are in control of how you respond to it, how you see it. I want you to choose to be where the joy is. That's what I'm doing, okay? Listen, I am choosing to be where the joy is. That's the thing that when I learned that how powerful my perspective is and how I see things and what I choose to allow to affect me, what I choose to allow to bring me down, bro, that is one of the most powerful tools when it comes to personal power. Your perspective of how you choose to look at things, how you choose to see it. And I'm telling you, this week, my love, I want you to choose to go where the joy is. You understand me? I don't care what's going on around you, I want you to look for the joy. I want you to choose to find the beauty, even in the midst of the darkness. Find the beauty. Look for the beauty. I want you to be intentional this week when it comes to shifting and finding your joy. Whether it's sitting on your porch enjoying a cup of coffee, whether it's the beautiful bed that you sleep in, or rather it's the fact that you have a roof over your head, okay? Like the very life that you have, just who you are, someone is praying to be in that predicament. So this week, I want you to choose to follow the joy. I want you to choose to let your environment or whatever you may be experiencing to empower you. Because you are powerful. You get to say that. You get to dictate that. And when you realize that, life will open up for you. Life will become fun, okay? Yes, honey. So, I want to go to our Pocket Maya Angelou Wisdom, inspirational quotes and wise words from a legendary icon. I love this little book. We're just gonna, before we get into what your soul wants you to know above all this week, I want to just pull an inspirational quote to really empower your solar plex and your sacral chakra, because there's going to be a lot of action in those two areas of your life. I feel like our solar plex is our will, right? It's your personal power. It's how you show up in the world. Which one are you doing? This. Okay. It says, you ready? We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. That's like everybody loves a diamond, or they love the pearl. But do you know the process of consecrating? Because that's a word that Spirit placed on my heart and woke me out of my sleep with the word consecrated. And that's the thing about, I want to say, becoming the butterfly. There's a process to get to that beauty. There's a process to get to wherever your little heart desires, okay? That dream, that thing that is on your heart, that is on your mind, is very much real, But there's a process. And most people desire to have a diamond, to own the pearl. but they don't want to go through the process, the universal process cycle of creating that diamond or, you know, obtaining that pearl. But the truth is, you have to. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something real. We're gonna bring it home, right? We're gonna have a moment of vulnerability. I remember I made this cute little video on my channel. I was like, you know, I wanna fall so madly, deeply in love with myself that even the blind man can see and feel my vibration. Like, you know, I was like, I wanna love me. I wanna love me. Right, and that video when I was running into the beach, you know, and I was playing on my little Lauryn Hill, and it was just really good, right? We usually see the after effects of somebody loving their self, you know. Oh my God, how do you say that? How do you do that? You know, it's so beautiful to be in the midst of that. But when I asked that question, I wanted to really meet myself on a really deeper level and love myself. Let me tell you what happened. My life fell apart. Every identity, everything that I was holding on to, let's see, I chipped my tooth, then I lost a tooth. Like, I was like, oh my God, you know, like everything that I felt like made me, my smile, you know, I wanted to say, like, I lost everything, guys. Everything that I felt made me who I was or gave me a sense of my identity. I was completely stripped bare. Completely stripped bare. Like, you know, like Cinderella when she went to the ball and then like they was ripping like all her clothes off and her little dress that she had created for herself, and they ripped everything off and she was just left. When I really asked to fall deeply, madly, radically, unconditionally in love with myself, I was met with my monsters. I was met with my demons. I was met with my shadow. I was met with all the ilk and all the guilt and the shame and the things that I like to hide. And, you know, because we all got some stuff that, you know, we don't say out loud. You get what I'm saying? But that's the thing. It's when you want to love yourself. It's, you know, if you ask for peace, you want to feel peace and more joy in your life. Everything that keeps you away from peace, that keeps you away from joy, is going to be shown to you. So I was met with everything that was basically keeping me from fully accepting myself, fully loving myself. I can look you in this camera today and tell you, there's not a part of me that I don't love. Okay? It's not about falling in love with the selfie that you post on social media. It's about falling in love with those 72 that you don't post. Because when you do that, you already love the beauty in you. But when you realize and you're aware of your shadow, you're aware of your triggers, you're aware of your demons, it's about coming into those parts. That's a part of the process of me fully loving myself. I had to look at me. And then I had to be honest with me. And then I had to make some changes. And even in that honesty, I had to love those parts of me that I was shaming, because even with shaming them, and wanting to change them, but not even that, but it's about loving them. Love will set you free. So the more that you meet yourself on a deeper level, the more that you look at those parts in yourself, you know, if you desire to fully love you, the more that you look at those parts of yourself and you love them parts of you, that's how you get to the beauty. So there's something in your life that you desire, that you want, and maybe you're in, the stages of, I just heard from Spirit, preparing for better, prepping for better. Everything has a process, Come on, we delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. Okay? I'm gonna lie, like I spent some time just sitting in my and I was like, dang, I thought wrong. Isn't that what happens when you think you know? You get just open up to how much you don't know, and guess what? I could have stayed in that, or I could have been like, you know what? It's a part of my process. I'm not gonna resist where I am. I'm not going to resist what I'm experiencing. It's all about our perspective. And maybe you're at some point in your life where you are in metamorphosis, you are prepping, you are preparing for something, whether it's, I feel like something I can't get away from this feeling of something being birthed. There's this new horizon, this new beginning, within you, maybe even doing something new. And this could be you just standing in your power. Maybe it's new for you to have a different perspective. Maybe you're embarking on you're embarking on a new phase, a new vibration, a new way of being. And maybe you had to look at a part of the process that was uncomfortable, okay? But Spirit said it was all a part of your consecration. You're preparing for your better. You're undergoing a process right now. So just be open. Okay, be open, switch your perspective, be open to where you are and what you are experiencing in your life. Don't try to escape it, whether it's you coming out of your comfort zone, because sometimes, we can, this could be a new career opportunity. This could be you stepping into a new position, maybe even becoming the leader of your own life. You get what I'm saying? So wherever you are, honor this process. That's what, I feel like your soul wants you to know, in this moment. Honor where you are on your journey. Honor the process, because whatever you're experiencing, it's playing a vital piece of your journey, right? So what we're going to do is I pulled some cards, right? And I asked of the divine, what is it that the beautiful soul who is going to be watching, what does their soul want them to know this week above all? I was guided to pull that. Like, what does your soul want you to know in this very moment, right? And these are the 3 cards that came out. And I'm kind of new at this, so I'm going to intuitively read, and then we're going to see what they mean. Okay, so the first card out was Lion, right? We got Lion. Then we got Wildflowers. Ew. And then we got White Dress. I don't know. And I feel like with the white dress, it's giving me a consecration again. A purification. Did I say that right? Purifying. White dress. It's almost giving me pure. Blank. That's what I got from that. But going back to Lion, right? When I seen Lion, I thought about strength, courage, a master of his or her own fate. So that is what your soul wants you to know. That you are the master of your own fate. And when I see a lion, I see a leader. So I feel like your soul is asking you in this moment, you are the leader of your life. You are the leader of your destiny. You are the master of your fate. So this week, I want you to courageously step into that. Step into that leadership role when it comes to your life. Step into that. And when I say that leadership, just take, and it's sometimes, because I personally believe that, you got to be the own leader of your life. Okay. I feel like there is a higher power, right? I submit to a higher power. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I give y'all strictly spirit and not a lot of Tori, but for this time we should go a little Tori's little Toriology right here. I submit to a higher power source, God, divine. I feel it with every fiber in me. I'm a mystic, okay? And a mystic is to be madly, radically smitten and in love with God. That's what a mystic is. That's the free spirit. And that's that oneness of all, you know, an unconditional love. That's what I believe in. And I believe that I'm here to be the master of my own fate. You know, you have counsel and wise counsels and people that you can, you know, you can rely on, and, you know, you can seek great wisdom and great, you know, guidance from them. But ultimately, it is you that is going to take that wisdom, that is going to take that knowledge, whether it's from source, divine, energy, God, Allah, okay, whatever name you identify with, universe. And whether it's a smart, wise individual, even if it's Tori, us having this, ultimately, it's up to you to make the moves. That's why I say you're the leader of your own life. You are the master of your own fate. Because even if your intuition tells you to do something, it takes you to listen. It takes you to follow through. You still get the last say of how this thing is going to play out. And that's powerful. That is powerful. So this week, you are stepping into the position of being the master of your own fate. So spirit and your soul wants you to be what is the word? Oh my God. Be courageous as you step into this new position in yourself, you know? And then we have wildflowers. And to me, this just represents everything that Tori stands for, a free spirit. Because I feel like by you stepping and taking that position and claiming that you are the master of your own faith, that is your God-given right. All right? That's why I believe we come here to earth, okay? You know, you got higher management, and then you got what is it? Corporate. And then you got higher management. Your higher management, I want to say the divine source, universe, God, Allah, higher corporate. That's corporate. Okay, now listen, I can deal with this, but let's assault corporate. You know, there's some rules and I want to say guidance from corporate of how to move forward. But ultimately, you're high management. You're the manager here. Okay, you're the store manager. You gotta run this. You're running your life. So Spirit is saying, wildflowers, wildly, courageously step into that. My throat chakra wants to close up on me. So boldly live your truth. Boldly create what it is that you want to do. Wildflowers. You get what I'm saying? Wildflowers, they just grow where they grow. They bloom what they want to bloom. It's wild. It's going to be different colors. It's going to be a different variety, right? So I feel like when you step into that position, your soul wants you to know, ultimately, doors open for you. Life is a buffet. What do you desire to create? What do you desire to have? You don't have to limit yourself. Wildflowers, And then the white dress, I just see this as like a blank. This is an opportunity. You have a blank opportunity to start over. Now I just want to take a peek at what the book means, okay? Because they have like the little sayings right here. And it says, lion, shining, mastery, strength. Exactly. You are the master of your own fate. And I feel like it's time for you to shine in your life. You're shining. You are different, my love. You're when I say different, I mean you're unique. You can try to blend in all you want. You can try to cover yourself all you want. You're a wildflower. You're a wildflower. You're a wildflower. You're going to be spotted if you're in a field full of roses, if you're in a field full of sunflowers. Wherever you go, you're going to stick out. You are a wildflower. And I feel like Spirit is asking you just to embrace that. Embrace that. That's your path. You didn't come here to conform. You didn't come here to look and be and say like everybody else. You didn't do that, okay? So, you know, it's time for you to own that this week. It's time for you to be okay with that. It's time for you to sit in that this week, right? Now we have wildflowers, renewal, romance, awakening. I love it. It feels delicious because I feel like that's what it is. It's an awakening for you. You've had an awakening. You've went through a major consecration. That's the word that keeps coming to mind. You've been consecrated. You went through a purification, you know? So don't be upset or like, why did this happen to me? It had to happen because that's a part of you, you know, becoming a diamond. That's a part of you being initiated. You know, one of the initiators that I had was high priestess, and let me tell you, that was fun. Being funny. You are awakening. You went through a major ending, you know, ending a tough cycle of becoming that diamond, and, you know, stepping into this awakening of being that wildflower, of not just blending in and realizing that you are a ray of colors. Okay? And I feel like it's about you just fully embracing that, right? Ooh, wow, that makes sense. Appearance, okay? Always message word up. What is it? Society. There we go. And gender. So I feel like this right here with the purification of white dress. I get it, plain. You're not plain. You know, you are meant, you came here, my love, to live outside of the rules that society has said this is the way it is and this is how it has to be. No, you're here to follow and pave your own path. You're not here to wear the white dress unless you truly want to. But if you want flowers, if you want to put butterflies on it, you know, if you're a guy, you know, you want to, you know, a tux, or if you want to, listen, I don't know, jeans, red shirt, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are meant to follow your own path. And you have broken the cycle of just the normal, you know, and following society. A lot of you have realized that's not your truth. That's not your path. Whatever you were doing, whatever you were playing into, whatever role you was, you know, acting like, you know, whether it was a relationship, whether it was, you know, a family cycle, because it's always been this way, or this is the traditional road, or this is the person that I'm supposed to date, because with appearance, with wildfire romance, you know, this is what, you know how they go. How I'm gonna give y'all, because I've been picking up on the energy even when it comes to love. Whoever's watching this, if you're watching this, hey, if you're single and you're watching this, like, your partner, your person, I even feel like your relationship is going to be completely different, because it's going to break what social norms or society says, that these two people don't belong together. The energy that spirit gave me, it was like, you know, maybe someone that's more, okay, I don't want to get into that, but just know that even your partner, maybe you and your partner are going to be, you know, on the core value is the same, but appearance wise and on the outside, you know, you guys look different. You know, just think about it. Like, I want to say like the hippie and the business tycoon, because that was like an energy that I was picking up in you know, it wouldn't make sense to the average person. You know, he needs to be with somebody like this, she needs to be with somebody like that, but we're breaking those standards. You know, no, you don't conform, you follow your truth and your heart. And that's Kaden trying to break in here. That's what I deal with, guys. So I feel like what you're being asked this week is to really honor yourself and really honor you. Embrace that you're a wildflower. All right, that's what I'm feeling. You are the master of your own fate. Okay, and I say that because the incoming energy, yay, get into the Disney band, man. We have the 7 of coins is the incoming energy. And I love this how they depict the Seven of Coins, because the Seven of Coins is about preparation. It's about planting a seed. And I don't know, they have Scar on the rock and they have the hyenas. And I don't know if you remember in the Disney movie where the hyenas was coming to Scar because they had just ran crazy. They didn't plan, they didn't prep. They was just eating all the food and they ran out of food, right? Because they didn't take the time to plan. They didn't take the time to I said plan, prep. They didn't take the time to execute, you know, get clear. Okay, you know, we're, you know, I don't know how, you know, who's going to eat what, when they're going to eat, how, you know, how much they're going to eat. So the incoming energy is now that you are the master of your own fate, okay? Now that you are more authentic and stepping and proudly planning and blooming in your truth, okay? Spirit wants you to, I want to say prepare, you know, plan, set, you know, set some goals, be intentional with your goals. And this is the thing I love about goals, because I don't, you know, sometimes it is about achieving the goal, okay? But at the same time, it gives the universe, you know, when you write something, when you speak it out, when you plan it, when you vision it, it in turns tells the universe, okay, where you want to go. That's the beauty about being the master of your own fate. You get to sail your ship in the direction of you want to go, instead of letting every other thing in life sail it for you. You get to say, okay, we're headed to Belize, we're headed to Bali, right? And when we get to Bali, we're going to stay at this hotel. And when we get to Bali, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Oh, and we're going to try the vegetable fajitas. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like, you see, like when you're planning a trip, when you're prepping, you know, listen, some things might happen around it and getting it, but you have a vision. Scar didn't have a vision of when he illegally took over Pride Rock. You get what I'm saying? When he, you know, faultily did that. He didn't have a vision. So you're destined for greatness, okay? You're headed somewhere great. You're destined for greatness. So Spirit wants you to get clear on your vision. Because when you get clear on your vision, you know what course you're going. So this is the incoming energy for you, right? Now that we know that this is the incoming energy, what needs your focus this week? With you prepping and planning, we got the Ace of Wands in this deck. Isn't that the man from Aladdin's, this little cane, Gerard's cane from Aladdin? Don't quote me, but I think that's his cane. But you see all this red, so I think I want to read for this one, right? Let's see.
The Ace of Wands indicates major opportunities to show off your creative pursuits are headed your way. This is a great time for brainstorming because you're feeling inspired and full of great ideas. Pursue creative projects with positivity and enthusiasm. Your potential is limitless.
So this is about, you know, what's focus on your creativity, focus on your passions, focus on your projects, focus on what you love. All right. And I love that, because this is true bliss, right? This is true bliss when you wake up every single day and do something that you love, you know, and whether it's in your career or, you know, some creative projects, your hobbies. That's joy. When you get to do what you desire to do, when you get to be who you desire to be. And the more that you embody that frequency, the more that you embody that energy, the more I feel like your creativity, your sacral chakra unblocks itself. Because I feel like when our creativity, when our sacral chakra is blocked, it's because we're not, it's a part of ourself where we're not honoring our emotions, we're not honoring our feelings, we're not honoring our passions, okay? So what needs your focus this week is do what you're passionate about, okay? Do what you're passionate about. Channel whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through, whatever you want to say, your emotions. Channel it through your creativity. Because I want to say reverse.
The Ace of Wands suggests a creative opportunity in your life hasn't gone according to plan. Maybe a project at work has been derailed, or a creative collaboration has broken down. Step away from the situation to figure out what went wrong. Things may still be salvageable if you come up with a new strategy.
So this is what Spirit is having you avoid. You get what I'm saying? When you prepare, when you ready, when you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Okay? So Spirit says it's time to get ready. Get ready now. So when the opportunity comes, you already got it. You already know what you're going to say. You already know what you're going to do. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't be like, we are the masters of our own fate. We don't do that. We're the leaders of our own life. I don't play about me, and you better not play about you, right? With you focusing on that, what's the benefits of that? I got the 3 of Wands, and this is about, I want to say, I don't know this one, y'all. I don't know this one. Ooh, I feel like I see with the green now on an intuitive note. I just feel like it's a potion. It's magic. It's making magic. You see those wands creating magic from your heart space. The more that you focus, the more that you prepare, the more that you organize yourself for success, the more that you do what you love, whether it's through your career, whether it's honoring your emotions, standing up for yourself, channeling, your energy in some kind of creative way or hobby. You create your own magic. You create a potion, honey, to bring you your desires. That's what I got from this.
The 3 of Wands indicates success comes through collaboration and cooperation. Now isn't the time to try to do things all by yourself. Even the best villain needs a little help from a trusted sidekick now and then. You have a great opportunity in front of you, but to make the most of it, you'll need to work with others.
This is why I say the more that you embrace your truth, the more that you are okay with yourself. Because a lot of the times when we won't reach out for help, or we keep our I want to say projects or ideas or who we truly are hidden, is because we're afraid of rejection. But the more that you embody your truth, as far as what your soul wants you to know about yourself this week, the more that you do that, the more that you're sound within yourself, and you're not afraid to share yourself. You're not afraid to take help. You're not afraid to pitch an idea. You're not afraid to go to the people and the positions and the places you're being guided to go and do. The more that you connect with your truth, right? So I just feel like continue to cultivate that relationship with yourself, because beautiful opportunities are going to coming your way. And it's going to require a level of vulnerability to be open and realize, you know what, you don't know everything. There goes Kaden. You don't have to know, you don't know everything, you don't know everything. And whether this is seeking like wise counsel, whether it's through the spirit realm, or whether it's through a person, because I just feel like creative projects are being highlighted. There's something that you desire to do. There's something that you're passionate about, or, rekindling that passion is what I'm seeing. And Spirit wants you to be open to collaborate, collaborate with your dreams, to be open to, because I want to say this, right, guys? Here we go. You didn't come here to play small in life, right? You didn't, my love. You didn't come here to play small, and maybe throughout life and through circumstances you forgot. And now that creativity and that spark is being awakened inside of you again. And It's okay to not know everything. It's okay to open yourself up for help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to get help from your guidance, your guides. But you didn't come here to play small. And you're being awakened to your passions again and your why. So it's about being bold and putting yourself out there, okay? Being open to share yourself, to share your gift, and being open to, you know, help, okay? Because I feel like there's something that wants to be birthed from you. You're not ordinary, my love, okay? You didn't come here to be regular schmegular and fly under the radar. All right, you did it. So my love, that is what I got for you this week when it comes to your self-love message. I love you guys so freaking much, and I will catch you on the channel. Take care.